So Sneha ma'am, would you like to give me some insights of what are the LU placement process?
So basically, we have this big, huge, humongous community of say 5,25,000 people, more than that actually. So
Yeah.
when we say 5,25,000, it feels like we are lying, but it's actually a real number. We have those many community members. On the other side, we have a lot of partnerships with human resource people or talent acquisition people,
Okay.
wherein they usually share their requirements, or if they have any vacancies, if they have any bulk hiring drives coming up, so they share those requirements with us. And the database that we have made out of the community members, we match the requirements with the skills or the qualifications or the experience or the graduation years. So all of that is matched, and we basically do the work of bridging the gap, so between the requirement and what is
Amazing.
available. So that's what we do. That is how the placement process works.
All right. So the next question I have is like, what are the companies or the MNCs where we have placed our Let's Update students?
So I'm very excited to tell about. I was waiting to tell something about our placement somewhere. So thank you for asking this question, because uh, in the past 1.5 year, our students have performed exceptionally well. They have cracked interviews from Google, Grow, Reliance Communications, Mercedes Benz, TCS, Wipro. um, and recently, just last week of December, there were two very big achievements that we our students have
Yeah.
cracked. So one person has already landed a 25 lakh per annum job with Rapid Data Technologies,
Oh
and
wow.
the other one is that 22 people were hired by Capgemini at once, like in one go. So that was the day I actually, yes,
Huge claps for
it is
that.
so that was the day I actually had I treated my family, because I was so happy that Capgemini did this.
Ma'am, we are there. Like we are part of a team.
Yes, definitely. It calls actually called for a treat. So that
Yeah,
is
of
how
course.
things are going. They are picking up, and things are looking up finally now. And yes, we are. This is the way to go.
So finally, like things are way more exciting right now in this.
Definitely, they are way more exciting, and we've picked up traction. So this will help us get noticed by other companies also.
No doubt. No
So
doubt. My next question would be like, is there any funny incident which happened with you, or if needed, I can tell a funny incident. It was very earlier days when I had gone for a few interview, and they asked me like, do you want the package in CTC or in hand? And I literally thought in hand means ki, like they will give me in cash or something. So I'm asking, yeah. So
literally
like
in
this
hand.
kind of things. Yeah, I took it literally, and they were like staring at me, and of course like it was so awkward. I even though they were accepting me, I I got so much embarrassed. I just left. I said no.
No.
So about that, can you tell me what kind of process do we like do to prepare a student for placements or interviews?
So what happens is we run courses time and again on different cutting edge technologies. So these are our essential programs, which are free of cost, and they run mostly on YouTube. And then we have our full stack programs. So all of these are continuously running. We have new batches coming up, say every week and every month. So people are continuously trained. Some of them register for multiple batches, so they are trained into multiple domains, right? But what happens is only that training is not enough. So we also train those students on subjects which are important for interviews, like data structures and algorithms, system design, cloud computing, soft skills, interview skills. So all of these sessions are also conducted for them. So, and our full stack program also has one-on-one mentoring sessions with their subject matter experts. So this one-on-one mentoring session is something that I'm very proud to say that this is our USP,
Of
because
course.
it really is. The subject matter experts put their time, put their dedication to behind each and every student. So they are asked about what their dream companies are, what their target companies are, what roles would they want to be in, and then whatever skills are required for that role to be cracked. okay, for the interview to be cracked. The subject matter expert will sit with that student, will judge the student's skills, will give them tasks, will give them deadlines, and will work with them to, match their skills with the skills required with that dream role. So that is how we prepare our students for their placements. So
I mean, listening to this reminds me like during my graduation period, I always used to think like, at least can I get somebody to talk properly, like what should be my career goals, how to do this, how to do that, how to prepare and not get embarrassed in such interviews.
So yes, we take placements and the mentorship sessions very, very seriously. So that is how we work. We are very serious about this, and it's a very meticulously planned process. And those mentoring sessions are compulsory, whether the person wants it or doesn't want it. We will be giving it from us.
Already, it is quite visible the results, like
Yes.
how the mentoring process and everything
Yes.
is helping out the student. And can you give me any kind of bites on what is the next plan for Let's Upgrade, or let's say?
Okay, this is a question everybody has been asking since the Capgemini stuff happened. So right from my boss to my family, because obviously my family wants another treat from me. So
We are in line.
yes. So as of now, we have a placement number of about 170 plus, just over 170. And by the end of this last quarter of this financial year, I am personally trying my best along with the entire team to maybe double it up to get to at least 250 plus, and 300 to 350 if we can get. I mean, I will be jumping up and down, I don't know for how many hours, and definitely my pockets are going to be empty if that happens by treating everybody. But yes,
Obviously.
so yes, 200 to 250, not 200, 250 is what we are looking at by the end of this quarter.
So let's say like sooner we will get to see a good news by placement.
Definitely, that is the plan.
Can you give me 3 tips for the students or the any viewer who is watching this, like how to be mentally prepared for interview?
See, mentally preparing for interviews, this whole funda, I don't say it's not important, being mentally prepared or being prepared for your interviews. It is of course very, very important, but the main problem with getting prepared is that students take it so seriously that they forget the other important stuff as well. So if a student might be very good with what he or she is doing, but the pressure of being prepared for that interview, the pressure of basically that interview itself makes them forget what all they have learned or what all they know. They're not able to express it at that moment when they are asked about it. So that's the biggest problem, and they're lost. They're not able to understand how to explain. They're not able to understand what all to study before they come up with so many concepts and books. So
like they take it as a
yes.
unit test or something, like I have to prepare
Sort of.
theoretically for
Yes,
this
yes,
or
yes.
that.
Definitely. So my question is, you know your stuff, right? You know your stuff, what you have done. You have practiced well. You have been taught well. That is something that I can, give a guarantee about. And so what is the worst thing that can happen? Worst will be that you will not get shortlisted in this one, because there was something might have gone wrong. Nobody is perfect and no situation is perfect. So what is the worst thing that will happen? I always say this in my sessions also. What is the worst thing that will happen is that you will not get shortlisted. You will not be kidnapped, and you would be kept at gunpoint, demanding answers why you were not shortlisted. Try,
Obviously.
work harder, try some time again, after the particular time is gone, try somewhere else. Things will work out. You need to have that confidence within yourself or on your own preparation and your knowledge. So nervousness,
Yeah, as I
you
got-
need to chill,
Yep.
with the nervousness, you just need to chill a little bit. Preparation is important, but then don't forget all of the other things when it comes to preparation.
Yeah, just be confident with your strengths and things will be fine.
Definitely, yes. Another very important fear or query that students always share is that, ma'am, my English is weak. or I cannot speak. I'm afraid of speaking. So I know what I'm doing, but I cannot explain what I'm doing. It's the biggest, problem that students are facing.
Yeah.
So most of this is because of two things. One is nervousness, as I talked about. They know it, but they cannot say it. And the second one is the lack of exposure to the language or the lack of communication skills, basically. So English is not, it's my personal opinion, and it is a fact that it's absolutely not a measure of intelligence or class or education or skill. But
Of course.
then being able to speak basic English fluently is, gives you an upper hand, obviously, because companies would want you to speak to their
No doubt.
customers, clients, vendors, whatever. So if you're representing a company, then they would want you to have like better communication skills. So just start slow, speak, even if it is wrong, just start speaking in the language with your friends, with your siblings, with your parents,
That is
anywhere.
one thing I used to do. Like during my second year or something, I know I was normal, like basic in English, but let's say like we decided our group, let's speak in English normally,
Yeah.
because what happens is we speak English in a formal way, not in a
Hmm.
casual way or naturally. So
Yes.
that the best thing you can do is talk with your friends.
And the most exposure that you get in English is writing answers in exams. Apart from that, we all speak, our own mother tongue or our
Mother
native language. So just speak, even if it is wrong. Don't worry about the grammar or something, because when you start worrying about the grammar and the rules, you forget what you have to speak. So just
Exactly.
speak first. Just speak. We can correct it later, right? And the last and another most important thing is, please, you are developers, please practice as much as you can, right? Think out of the box, practice, create, build as much as you can, and be thorough with your logics and your aptitude. If you want to get through the first round, you have to be very, very, rest or everything can be dealt with later, but your logics and your aptitude has to come first. So these are
Because
the
that is what comes as a tricky question during the interview.
obviously that is basically the first round that happens in most places.
So, like,
Leader.
if you're watching this, make sure like even though you have made big projects or something, be
Definitely.
prepared with your basics, your algorithms, all the fundamentals. Before wrapping up, can you give me some update on what can we see from Grow with Let's Update part?
Oh, definitely. Yes. So we are planning on coming up with, say, sending out free guides or preparatory material to all of our community members. So it will be sent out on a regular basis on some set frequency, if not, logged in on that. But it will help them, to continuously be updated with what is going on, what is required, what is being, asked out there in interviews. So that is something that will keep them on their toes. And we'll be aligning them with the requirements that we get. So if they want to apply on those, for those roles, they can go through the preparatory guides as well at the same time. And I'm also planning on getting people or subject matter experts to do sessions on their hard skills also and soft skills at the same time. So maybe we will get some guest lecturers to do this stuff on maybe how to get noticed on LinkedIn, how to build proper good resumes, how to answer better in interviews, and all lot of stuff.
So basically,
we are
whatever
going-
we were talking about till now, that
Yes.
will be summarized in that part.
Of course, and it will go, keep on happening on a regular basis, because we keep on onboarding newer members to our community every day. So we are going to keep them engaged and in a very constructive manner that is going to benefit them. So that's my plan.
I'm looking forward to it. I just hope so. Okay, it is great, and even I'll get to learn more things from that.
Even I hope so.
All right, ma'am. It was great having you here, and I got to learn a lot of things from.
Thank you.
I
Thank
believe
you,
the
Rohan.
viewers who are watching this also got to learn a lot of things from this interview. So thank you for it.
Thank you, Rohan. Thank you so much. It was great being here.